out here, boots on the ground, shut this bitch down in solidarity for Tamir Rice. They killed that brother 6 years ago, got away with it, and we not gonna allow y'all just keep on carrying this policy of genocide out against our people. And we ain't gonna come out here and stand in solidarity. We ain't gonna shut down the streets. We ain't gonna make no noise. Nah, we gonna disrupt your city. Out here in Cleveland, we came from different parts of the country. We came out here to support this sister, and we ain't bagging down. So whatever come from this, we gonna keep on making noise behind this.
Ohio and the DOJ. This is to create pressure and to put pressure on not Timothy, but Mike O'Malley to open up Tamir's case and charge Timothy Loman and Frank Grandback in the murder and perjury charges of Tamir Rice. Also for obstruction of justice. I have my family here with me today that came from all over, and this is how our fight is going. You know, this is what we're going to do, and this is what I want. I want justice for Tamir, justice for all of our families. Right. So I have brought my family out here today, as you can see with me today. And I just wanted to open up with that. I will be saying more things over at our next location, which is the federal courthouse. I have a mediator, Angel Joe.
Thank you so much, Ms. Rice. Again, I want to reiterate what Ms. Rice has already stated. Thank you all for coming out as we continue this fight for Tamir, continue this fight for equality, continue this fight for us to be able to live, play, eat in our homes, in our neighborhoods, without being terrorized by the police and by white supremacy. Yes, yes. The first person that we have speaking today is Josiah Quarles of Black Spring, Cleveland.
Say his name.
Tamir Rice.
Say his name.
Tamir Rice.
That's why we're here today. We're here because a 12-year-old child who was playing with a gun, a toy gun, in a park, was ran up on by those who are supposedly here to protect us and gunned down within 2 seconds. And from that moment, we haven't seen an ounce of justice from the city, the state, or the federal levels. And that is unacceptable. We stand together here with these families. We stand together with our community because we deserve better, because they deserve better. And we have a vision for our future that does not involve these kind of tragedies. Today, we are here for Tamir because Tamir lives. Tamir lives in our hearts and our minds, on the tips of our tongue and our lips as we say his name, in every step that we take in this march toward liberation and freedom. He will never be forgotten, nor the thousands, hundreds of thousands who came before him who are victims of this American genocide over the past 400 years. They are not forgotten. They are with us and they make us stronger. So we stand today in solidarity. I am proud to be here. And I am proud that you all are here. And this does not stop today. This is a long struggle, so be prepared. We just relaunched this campaign, and we need all the help we can get. I'm not going to take a whole lot of time because there's a lot of people here with powerful words. But what I do want to reiterate is we are here to support the families. We are not here to cause any trouble. We are not agitators, but we are here to protect one another. All right, so it might look some kind of way to some kind of people, but to me it looked like safety and community. All right, we will be disciplined and we will be purposeful in this cause. And we expect everyone here to do the same. Please keep in mind the wishes of the families and the directions of the organizers as we proceed. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that, Josiah. Next we have Kwame Shakur. He's the founder and the chairman of Black Liberation Circle. and the founder of the Rainbow Coalition in Indiana. Peace, team. Woo.
All right. All right. Everybody put up their fists. Put them up high. That's your uniform. That's your uniform. When the pigs respect their uniform, we got to start respecting our uniform. This represents the power of the people. They say the truth will set you free. We say the truth is only going to set you free once it becomes a material force in itself. And that's the power of the people. All power to the people.
All power to the people.
All power to the people.
All power to the people.
Say boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Say boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
All power to the people.
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 Say boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Say boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
I want to thank everybody coming out here to stand in solidarity for Samaria Rice. A lot of us came across the whole country to come and support this woman. We saw a 12-year-old kid get gunned down unjustifiably.
Right.
We saw within less than a second, with no warning, that they jumped out the court. Well, didn't even jump out the court. They started coming up like a gangbanger and started spraying the brother down. This is a part of the police terror that's systematic in this nation. This is why we out here, boots on the ground, standing in solidarity for Samaria. Because this is going on across the whole country. Not only here in Cleveland, but also in Indiana. Where they killed Drayshawn Reed, Mikael Rose, Michael Taylor, Rashad Cunningham, Eric Logan. This is a systematic form of genocide. Not only what they did to Tamir Rice happened out in California with my sister here today, with Richard, or in Minnesota with Brian Quinones, or even down in let's say his name, Tamir Rice.
Tamir Rice.
We say Tamir Rice.
Tamir Rice.
Say Tamir Rice.
Tamir Rice.
But this form of genocide, we said we must bring it to an end. But it's going to take boots on the ground. It's going to take the power of the people. I want to spit a couple of statistics that I want y'all to think about. From 1882 to 1968, there was 4,743 people that was lynched. A professor at Bowling Green State University right here in Ohio, Professor Philip M. Stinson, he did a report that showed from 2015 to 2020, 1,000 people got killed every year. That's 5,000 in 5 years versus from 1882 to 1968. This genocide is being ramped up against our population. And we getting tired of our people and our young kids being gunned down like animals. Even animals are treated better than black people and brown people in this country. And we're tired of that. And when you look at 5,000 people was killed in the last 5 years, but less than 1% of these pigs even charged for killing our people, there's a problem. This is genocide. And it takes many different forms. When we look at the mass incarceration rate, we represent 5% of the world population, but represent 25% of the world prison incarceration rate. That's genocide. That's genocide.
Facts.
When we look at, since 2014, 64,000 black women and children has been missing.
Facts.
But they can find El Chapo and Osama bin Laden, but you can't take out these people that's human trafficking or women or children, organ trafficking. This is a form of genocide. So at the end of the day, we must come together. I want y'all to put your fists back up. We came out here to stand in solidarity with Tamir Rice's mother, Samaria Rice. We need people to start becoming angry and becoming sick and tired of being sick and tired. We want to stop this genocide that's happening against our people. But we need this material force called the people to come together. We need y'all to start standing in solidarity with these sisters. Just like all the rest of the families across the country, we need to start standing in solidarity across the nation. This the only way we gonna stop it. The only way. This ain't the land of the free and the home of the brave. This the land of the capitalist white supremacists and the modern day slaves. But it's time for the modern day slaves to say we tired, master, on this plantation of being sick and tired. And from now on, we're going to come together as the people. All power to the people.
All power to the people.
All power to the people.
All power to the people.
Say boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Say boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
All power to the people.
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 Say boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Say boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Thank you so much, King. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I would like to take this time as we are fired up, as we are feeling these feelings. We must think about the family of Tamir Rice, Tanisha Anderson, George Floyd, Breonna Taylor. There's a family member here. A few years ago, there was a white supremacist who shot up Dayton, Ohio. That family member is here today. I would like us to take a moment of silence in honor of those that we've lost. I would like to take a moment of silence to honor all those families. Thank you so much. I would like to introduce one of the family members of one of the people that was slain in Dayton 2 years ago. He's here in solidarity with Tamir Rice's family. He's here in solidarity with the people of Cleveland, and I would like for him to say a few words. Thank you.
My father's name was Derek Fudge. He was killed by a white man that killed his sister and 8 other people. My father died in my arms that night while I was standing beside him. But these guns is killing our communities and white. But I'm here in solidarity with my sister and to show her that I got support and I'm gonna be behind her 100%, 110%. And I'm just gonna keep fighting, and we want justice. Thank you.
Next up, we have Ashley Kiona of Minnesota here. Please welcome her with love.
Hi, I'm Ashley Kiona. My organization is Justice Squad. We're from Minnesota. My husband was killed by the police there September 7th, 2019. Since then, we have been boots on the ground with Kwame from Indianapolis, Lisa from California. We've been I brought my comrades from Louisville. We just branched another headquarters in Louisville. The point of me coming out is always making sure that we're united and that people understand that now we're together and you're not just going up against one family anymore. And I feel like there's power in numbers. And there's power in education. So all of us, I will say, have great tools and resources that people can use to get more involved, to also learn how to support the families and also what to do if you become one of us and your loved one is killed by police, what to do, how to get legal support, different mentorship programs for the kids, that kind of stuff, and just really knowing what the families need on a day-to-day basis is very important. I was disappointed to hear that she is out here the way that she is in Ohio, just for the simple fact that we fucked it up in Minneapolis. So I'm expecting that same type of energy for every stolen life. And that's because they are killing us in rapid numbers. We have 3 in the last 2 weeks in Minnesota. They do not care. They just killed somebody right next to where George Floyd died. They do not care. Progress is not being made, so we need to get activated and do the work. So I'm just here in solidarity always, and I'm boots on the ground. Thank you.
Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground.
Say fuck the police.
No justice, no peace.
Say his name.
Tamir Rice.
Say his name.
Tamir Rice.
We're going to get ready to march. We got our boots on the ground. We're fired up as we continue to put pressure on the system that has been built against us, people of color. So what I need for everybody to do, as the family's going to lead out, follow the family as we march. I ask you to be respectful of this family, be respectful of all black people here. So I need the family to head to my left. And as the family walks through, please everyone follow the family. Right?
Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice! Boots on the ground!
Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground! Boots on the ground! Boots on the ground! Boots on the ground! Say his name! Tamir Rice! 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 No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No crooked ass police! Fuck 12!
Fuck 12.
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12.
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12.
Fuck 12!
Fuck 12.
All power to the people!
All power to the people.
All power to the people!
All power to the people.
Boots on the ground!
Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground!
Boots on the ground.
Tamir Rice! Say his name! Say his name!
Tamir Rice.
Say his name!
Tamir Rice.
No justice!
No peace.
No justice!
No peace.
If we don't get it,
Shut it down.
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 fuck 12!
Fuck 12.
Fuck 12! Fuck 12! Fuck 12! Fuck 12! Say his name! Tamir Rice! 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 All power to the people!
All power to the people.
All power to the people! 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 All power to the people!
All power to the people.
Boots on the ground! 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 Say his name! Tamir Rice! 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 No justice! No peace! No crooked ass police! No justice! No peace! If we don't get it,
Shut it down.
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 if we don't get it,
Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down.
say his name! Tamir Rice! Say his name! Tamir Rice! Say his name! Tamir Rice! Fuck 12!
All streets. All streets. We shutting this shit down, Cleveland. Get out here with us. Where y'all at? All power to the people. All power to the people.
All power to the people. All power to the people. We're boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. We're boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. We're boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. We're boots on the ground. Boots on the ground.
back.
We got to fight back. We got to fight back.
We got to fight back. We got to fight back. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. All power to the people. All power to the people. All power to the people. 512.
512. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. We got to fight back. 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 Say his name. Tamir Rice. 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 Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground.
512. 512. 512. 512. All power to the people. All power to the people. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. No peace. No peace. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. 512. 512. 512.
512. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice.
Our street. Our street. Our street. Our street. 512. 512. 512. All power to the people.
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 Say his name.
Tamir Rice.
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 If we don't do it,
Shut it down.
we gotta hold this intersection.
Shut it down.
If we don't do it,
Shut it down.
if we don't do it,
Shut it down.
say his name.
Tamir Rice.
Hold this intersection for a second.
Tamir Rice.
Say his name.
Tamir Rice.
Say his name.
Tamir Rice.
Yeah, boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Hold this motherfucker up. All power to the people. 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 Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Tamir Rice.
Tamir Rice.
Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice.
Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Boots on the ground. 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 Boots on the ground.
All power to the people. 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 Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. 412. 412. 412. 412. 412. 412. 412. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Whose streets? Our streets. Tamir Rice. 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 412. 412. 412. 412. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. All power to the people. 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 Boots on the ground. 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 Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Say boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. All power to the people. All power to the people. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. All power to the people. 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 Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Tamir Rice. Say his name. Tamir Rice. Say his name. Tamir Rice. Say his name. Tamir Rice. All power to the people. 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 Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground.
215 Ohioans were killed by police, 80 of which were black. And like the national statistics here in Ohio, we make up around 12%. But that number of 80, which has grown since then, makes us over 37% of the homicides to this day. And at this point, it doesn't look like they're making any efforts to stop it. I'm going to make this short and sweet. Other than showing up like we're here, like we're doing today, and like we're going to do in the coming days, weeks, months, years, we got to take action, and we got to take action, and we've got to, I'm going to quote, well, first, let me give this piece of information to you. Here in Ohio, our Senator, Sherrod Brown, he has the authority to put in charge of the Northern District an attorney, a U.S. attorney, that is actually going to look out for the best interest of Ohioans. Mic check. And what I mean by that is this. All of the proceeding
U.S. attorneys have been former prosecutors and corporate attorneys. And so you have to take that into consideration. We're talking about men and women whose job up until that point has been in working in corporate interests or working alongside law enforcement. So what do you think they're going to do when they get this job? We need our senator to understand, and this is a quote from Albert Einstein. He said that the best definition of insanity is to do the same thing and expect different results. We got to stop getting prosecutors and having them installed as our U.S. attorneys. We have to stop getting corporate attorneys and having them installed as our U.S. attorneys. That's how we wound up in this boat, partially because if we had a credible U.S. attorney, they would have saw fit and saw the issues, the problems that we had with regards to the prosecutor intentionally seeking a no indictment of those officers. So this goes further down the chain, even to our county prosecutors. We've got our county prosecutor that unfortunately is maintaining the status quo. We have too many politicians that follow that method of following or staying with the status quo, and as a result, we have no change. So, with that in mind, one of the things of which folks really need to do is not only ask, demand that our county prosecutor do better, we've got to demand better from our senator. We got to demand better from our local judges. So what I'm going to say, because I said I was going to make this quick, what I'm going to say in closing is this right here. And I said it already. The definition of insanity is doing the same damn thing over and expecting a different result. We got to show up because we've been failing here locally. We've been failing here locally, holding our politicians accountable, but we also been failing in supporting these families. These numbers here make me happy, but I'd have been happier if we had this whole fucking street blocked off. And we don't. We have failed families like Samaria Rice. We failed her through and through. I've tried my best. Others here have tried our best, but we can't do it without that power we've been talking about. That power that only comes from the people. I'm hoping that folks are going to keep their eyes open, ears open, but every time, anytime, because unfortunately Tamir Rice is not the only one, and unfortunately probably he's not the last, and we just got more and more. So folks got to start showing up for these coordinated actions. It's nothing like solidarity. And I just want to bring up this last point. There were some other events that were scheduled this week from other organizers. And what they did was cancel their events because they did not want to detract from this right here. That's solidarity.
Yes, that's solidarity. We don't have that many of them.
So I want to put my hats on. And I hope that we can continue to show that kind of community, because it all starts with a spark. So maybe this is that new spark that we needed. We got to keep it going. We got a young man that was just murdered in East Cleveland. Folks gonna need to show up for that family. You got a whole corrupt ass city of East Cleveland that's already working to change things. They're working because the mayors, I don't like to use the term baby mama, but the mayor is someone who's in some way related to the mayor of East Cleveland. Well, she happens to be the one investigating the case. to determine if this problematic officer is actually going to be found to be in the wrong in that murder of shooting someone as they were fleeing, shooting someone who didn't have a gun in his hand. And so I'm hoping that folks are going to really start to show up. Once again, my name's Kareem Hinton. I'm with Black Lives Matter Cleveland. You can keep an eye on our page. Know that anything that we're doing, we ain't doing it just to make a showing for ourselves. It's for the families. We don't come unless the families ask us to. Okay? So when we show up, we're asking that you show up, not only support the families, but support us as we support the families. Because it ain't nothing like that people power. I love y'all. Thank you for coming. I love you, Samaria.
Say his name! Say his name!
Tamir Rice!
Say his name!
Tamir Rice!
Say his name!
Tamir Rice!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
All right, that's what I'm here to create. No peace. Because that's what's going to happen if I don't get justice for Tamir. You understand?
It's coming.
Everybody's seen Tamir shot less than a second. There was no way that Timothy Loma could have gave Tamir any type of commands. I have a year left to pursue perjury charges on Timothy Loma. As I stated over there, a year left according to the state of Ohio for the statute of limitations. We all know Timothy Loma lied. He lied on his application. He lied about everything. But the reason he got fired was because he lied on his application, not the murder of my son. So I'm asking everybody to put pressure on O'Malley office, Dave Yost, which is the Attorney General, to continue to stand in solidarity with us and follow our committee justice page that we have going on. There will be some instructions in there, what you all could do, what you all could share to put the pressure on Mike O'Malley and Dave Yost, which is the Attorney General. And if I have to go see Mike DeWine, the governor, I'll go see him too. You know, this has not been easy for me. Cleveland, I appreciate when you all do come out and stand up for me, but I need us to get madder. You know, we had 137 shots. We should have really been tearing this city up in some type of way back then, not physically tearing it up, but with these politicians and being up in the mayor's office, the city council, and things like that. We desperately need civilian oversight. So when you all see it come to your neighborhood, please encourage to sign it. Please encourage to sign it. It's gonna be coming soon. It's many things many hats that I wear, and I do in the city of Cleveland, as you all know. Like I said, I have my families here. I have my support here. And you know, I'm not playing the games. I'm not fucking around with they ass. You understand? Right. You know, I still have other kids, and my kids is like, "Mom, what's going on?" I mean, I'm just as puzzled as I'm just as puzzled. I have no answer, so I had to create the pressure, create the uncomfortability. What I'm all about. I give them zero fucks about their attitude and their tears at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So, I just thank y'all for coming out under these conditions and standing in solidarity with me. That's the most important thing, to be in unity with one another, so we can get some change that we desperately need in this country. You know what I'm saying? That we need in this country. People are laughing at us and pointing a finger at us. It's almost embarrassing to be a damn American these days. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're not mad about that, you better get mad about something. Especially how they killing black and brown people down here. We gotta exist first. We gotta exist first, y'all. Okay, so I don't know what kind of conversations they had up in the Congress when George Floyd and them went up in there, but if I get my chance to go up in there, they gonna hear it, and I'm not gonna play with it. Okay, ceasefire on black and brown people first, and that's the first thing of order. Ain't that right, sis? Okay. All right. So I just wanted to let y'all know I have a year left to file the indictment charges on Timothy Loma. As far as the DOJ is concerned, I'm hoping that the new administration reopen the case, look into the case, and give me the answers that I deserve. Their own administration said that it was probable cause to convene a grand jury, but of course the higher ups knocked it down, and they never got in contact with me. I had to find out through through the media, not social media. It was just like a kick in the back, a stab in the heart once again, and they have not, followed no type of procedures according to their federal guidelines. Like, they were supposed to contact me in a quarterly fashion, and they did not do that. They let it run out and run out. I think that it deserves some type of extension, some type of appeal, because the COVID-19 was in place, and there's no way that I could have gotten no answer. And while they talking about there was not a clear vision of the tape in that 15-page report that went out, it was seen all over the world, the 7 continents, and you use your X-ray vision, your enhanced video that you use to enhance everything else, especially when it comes to black and brown people. Use your video. Use your enhanced equipment. You see what happened to my son. Okay, and if anything, y'all scared him. He ain't had shit in his waistband. You scared him. All right? So I just want to thank y'all for coming out. You gonna get the truth from me because I'm his mama. Don't listen to what they say. Don't listen to what they say. They gonna always lie. They gonna always lie. Remember, they shoot first, ask questions later. All right? Well, I thank y'all. I got one of my riders here, one of my mamas here, all the way from LA. She seen how hurt I was trying to be on my vacation in Vegas, because I work hard. I got 20 projects going on at once across the country. I don't just got what's going on in Cleveland. I'm going across the country trying to make change. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of, when they say Tamir's name, it's a lot of pressure that comes with that, so I have to uphold my son in his most purest way. He was only 12 for 5 months. He was only 12 for 5 months, y'all. So, as she seen me hurting in my hotel room, we was out in Vegas, I was trying to enjoy whatever holiday I can enjoy, because I don't enjoy none of them. You know what I'm saying? Since my son's the system destroyed my family, and I mean literally destroyed it. She say, sis, you want to do something? I say, yeah. And she made a call, and she made another call, and now we here. Okay, so they better get with the program, because I'm coming. All right, my sis, thank you.
Say his name. Say his name. Say his name. Tamir Rice. 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 We're boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. We're boots on the ground. Boots on the ground.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
Cleveland. I'm the mother of Richard Risher. I'm going to turn and talk to the people that we need to talk to, because we all woke out here. What's up, Cleveland? I'm the mother of Richard Risher, and I came to Cleveland, Ohio to stand in solidarity with Samaria Rice about my nephew, Tamir Rice. See, we're going to get some overstandings today. All right? This is how we going to do this. Can I keep it real with you people today?
Come on.
See, this ain't about no politics. See, I'm going to tell y'all the real problem in America. Y'all got a defensive life doctrine. And y'all been working on since 66, when y'all had the Garrity Law, when y'all can plead y'all 5th and 14th Amendment, when you're being questioned by your superior. See, I'm going to tell you the real reason why my nephew ain't here today. See, y'all got a doctrine that states that y'all must kill us in a cruel and unusual fashion and without due process to blacks and blacks only. I got a problem with that. I got a problem behind that glass and talk to my sister, Samir Rice. Because your officers took her son's life. See, y'all letting us know at 12 years old, our life ain't valuable. But I'm here to let y'all know today, if you don't make no changes, not change, because see, you can change your mind tomorrow. We need changes, because changes is concreted in stone. If you don't make any changes within your fucked up corporation, we gonna make the changes for you. And that's by any means necessary. Any means necessary. I'm a mother that the police shot 70 shots at my kid. And I'm willing to die for my son. Because he had a right to live in this fucked up country y'all call America. See, I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you pigs. See, ain't no good pig. The only good pig is the dead one. I said it. I said it. If y'all don't change, see these barriers? We coming in them motherfuckers. Huh? We built this shit. This is our shit. Our shit. And y'all gonna start respecting us for who the fuck we is. Ceasefire, goddammit. Ceasefire. Why you hiding? You throw stones and then you hide behind the glass. Bring your bitch ass outside. Come on outside. You got all the guns, all the weapons. We have nothing. Come on outside. You fucking cowards.
Cowards, bring your bitch ass outside.
I got something for y'all though before I leave this motherfucker up. We came here to wake these motherfuckers up about my nephew, right? I need y'all to repeat after me. We gonna wake these motherfuckers up today. Father, Father, can't you see?
Father, Father, can't you see?
What the system done to me?
What the system done to me?
They locked us up and shoot us down.
They locked us up and shoot us down.
Ain't no justice in my town.
Ain't no justice in my town.
Father, Father, can't you see?
Father, Father, can't you see?
What the police done to me?
What the police done to me?
They locked us up and shoot us down.
They locked us up and shoot us down.
Especially when you're black and brown.
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 Father, Father, can't you see?
Father, Father, can't you see?
What the system done to me?
What the system done to me?
They locked us up and shoot us down.
They locked us up and shoot us down.
Ain't no justice in our town.
Ain't no justice in our town.
Father, Father, can't you see?
Father, Father, can't you see?
What the police done to me?
What the police done to me?
They locked us up and shoot us down.
They locked us up and shoot us down.
Especially when you're black and brown.
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 That's what I'm talking about. These are motherfucking streets. Fuck 12.
Fuck 12. Fuck 12. Fuck 12. Fuck 12. Fuck 12. Fuck 12. Fuck 12. Fuck 12. Fuck 12. Fuck 12. Fuck 12.
Say, hold on a second, man. It's just something about them motherfucking Texas boys. It's something about them Texas boys now. I think I was the first one to get the call. Why you call me? Because I'm the irrational son of a bitch. I'm a father. I'm a grandfather. And I talk to a different element of the game. I need y'all to talk to all the nice people. I'm going to talk to the hood. Fuck this.
Yeah, that's right.
They killing us in the hood, dog. Let me talk to my man right here. They killing us in the hood, dog. See, in Texas, you got that phone on me, all them politicians in Houston watching me, because all y'all my bitches and you know it, and you ain't gonna say no different.
Damn straight.
Now I'm gonna give you the game on how you make them your bitches.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Take this to that motherfucker's house at 3 o'clock in the morning. Wake his punk ass up every single day until you decide you want to have a conversation with her. They know I'm in town.
Yeah.
That's why I took the mask off.
Preach, brother.
They know who I am. I'm a professional shit starter.
Yeah. Come on.
Preach. Straight like that.
I'm going to tell you just like this here. Brother Malcolm said something that was amazing. He said a couple of things that I like. He said, you be nonviolent with those that are nonviolent with you.
Wow.
And he said we need to stop singing and start swinging.
Come on.
Say, let me tell you something, man. When I wake up in the morning, I understand that I have consequences for my actions. If I run a red light, I gotta pay a ticket. If I do anything wrong, it don't matter. There's consequences for my actions. So down in Houston, we gotta say it. And I think I was with y'all eating last night. Let me show you how you make them your bitch. Did I not call the chief of police from the Houston Police Department? He was very nice on the phone. Don't fuck with me. Because I got the hood with me. And there's more of us in the hood than it's more of them. They ain't got enough. If the LA riots ain't showed you one fucking thing, when we click up, they can't handle us. So now, in solidarity, I got my Latino brothers rocking with us. I got my Caucasian brothers rocking with us. But it's your motherfucking hood. When you gonna stand up? When you gonna put the pants on and protect these women? When you gonna put the pants on and protect these kids? You can't do something to my daughter and think you gonna breathe tomorrow. You can't do something to my child and think you gonna breathe tomorrow. Now, goddammit, when I decided to come, I made a phone call because I need some motherfucking muscle with me. You don't want this motherfucking smoke, partner. See, I ain't gonna do all that motherfucking talking. I ain't gonna keep playing your politics.
Right.
You gonna give her that meeting, or we gonna fuck up the church's money. Ain't gonna be no money made in Cleveland, dog. Only motherfucker gonna make money is the ones on the streets. Ain't gonna be no money made in Cleveland. Cause I eat, sleep, and sleep this shit every day. I'm up at night when y'all sleeping fucking with this shit. Why you think I get to run the anchor today? They know. They know. But it's time for y'all to take over your hood. If you can't protect your neighborhood, then what you here for? They ain't protecting our neighborhoods. We have to protect our neighborhoods. We have to protect our neighborhoods. And do something with them motherfucking camera phones. When you see them hoes doing what they do, bust that ass. Don't be sitting there filming. If somebody did something to one of y'all right now, you have to kill me, dog. I wake up every morning with one thing on my mind. That I don't know if I'm gonna make it through the day. It's the shit I gotta do and how I stand up. But if you're in there and you're listening, I tell you this, you're over there. I ain't come all the way from Texas to stand in no motherfucking call and don't get no justice for Tamir.
Right.
Fuck that. We gonna get what we came here for. And as many times as we need to come, we need to come. We need to come. And it's all about making their asses uncomfortable. It's all about making them uncomfortable. See, I don't like when you see the worst thing that ever happened was the pandemic with black folk. Because now we get to wear the masks and the hoodies and they can't recognize us. Another thing they fucked up on, thank y'all for dropping all them guns in our neighborhoods that we didn't want. So now we got the artillery. So here's the bottom line.
Either you stand up for your kids or they gonna keep killing them. Either you stand up for your wife, Brianna, or they gonna keep killing them. Either you stand up for your husband or they gonna keep killing them. Because all this motherfucking talking ain't working. It ain't working. There's gonna be a conversation. You know how I know that? You know how I know you gonna talk to who you wanna talk to? Because I did the same shit with Trayford Pellerin's family in Lafayette, Louisiana. Yeah. Oh, you didn't want to say his name and recognize? Oh, I guarantee you gonna do it. I guarantee you, and if you understand Louisiana, one of the most racist states in the country, I'm not gonna bow down to him. You're gonna bow down and tuck your motherfucking tail when I get through. Because the hood guy had something to say about it. See, it's the same shit in LA that's happening right here. You see what I'm saying? Louisville, Kentucky, Indiana, in Houston, New Orleans, New Jersey, Oakland, California. It's the same shit everywhere. Now it's time to change the blueprint. Time to beat the fuck out of these people, man, and be done with it.
Say his name! Say his name! Say his name! Say his name!
My name is Monica Cannon Grant. I came down from Boston. Flew in last night. I live in one of the most racist places in the country.
Oh, yes you do, honey. Oh, yeah.
I guess one of my biggest frustrations is, and I guess I'm talking to us, we swoop in when it first happened and then we leave families hanging. Yep. We don't check in on them, we don't make sure they're straight. I call them actor-vis, because they swarm in and they tell your story and they ask you what you need and then you don't see them again. So I was scrolling through Facebook and I seen she had a GoFundMe and I seen a bunch of people share it, you know, Talcum X and the rest of them. And but nobody had dropped any coins. That's disrespectful. Poverty is violence. And so I sent her a message, even though we wasn't friends, hoping that she read it, that said, I just want to donate and share with my network. Is that okay? Because I didn't want to be disrespectful. And I say that to say this. Time and time again, they keep killing us. But the other piece that we're falling short on is the trauma that these families go through after the fact. We all come out, we protest, we chant, and we say they have their back. But what happens on a Tuesday when there's no food in the house? What happens on a Wednesday when the lights is about to be cut off? What happens when she can't get the kids to school, or she can't go to work, or she took a trip and couldn't enjoy it, but needed to come back, or maybe something happened? So, you know, I'm out here to support her, but I think the main thing I want to challenge people to do is even if you can't donate, share. Share her GoFundMe. Make sure that she's taken care of. It's when the cameras and everybody leave that they struggle the most, and I think that's the most important. We'll be out here until Sunday, and I told her if there's anything she needs, she got support in Boston, and so I stand with you guys.
Say his name! Say his name! Say his name!
I'm going to end this real quick. I'm going to end it on a very peculiar, very different note. As the newest, I'm going to take my mask off. Is that okay? I'm okay. I tested negative 2 weeks ago. All right? Let me say this. As the newest member of Black Lives Matter Cleveland, I need to speak to each and every white person out here right now. Okay? I need to speak with you because what is really going to happen is that a lot of white people, I'm speaking with you, a lot of white people are realizing how much of a travesty black people have been going through year and year and years and years, over 400 years. What's going to take the change is not just us progressive black people, but you white people having those conversations with your loved ones, with your co-workers, and making sure that black people get the respect, get the love that they deserve. Do not, if a black person is coming to you and telling you something, you may have done something wrong to them, but they feel enough to trust you to say, hey, you can't do that to black people because this is why. I need you to listen to them. Do not jump on the defense. And those small interactions will lead to change. Massive change. Massive change. You see what happened at the Capitol on January 6th, right? Everybody saw that. And you also saw what happened May 30th here in Cleveland. You saw what happened every single Black Lives Matter protest. There were people killed. Kyle Rittenhouse drove a 17-year-old white kid, drove with his mother. I'm going to come on down. Drove with his mother to go murder people. And you know how much money the white supremacists have raised for him and it's bail? He's a murderer. He's on now. Yeah. Officer Loman is a murderer. When they dispatched the call about Tamir, whoever called the police about him, they said it's probably a kid. It's probably a little kid playing with a gun. They said that. And yet and still, in a second and a half of his life was taken. They didn't get out the car. They were shooting when they pulled up, like my brother said, it's like they was from the hood. They just pulled up shooting. Let me tell you something, white people. I need you to have these conversations with your people. Somebody had it with you. You saw something that unctioned you. See, we're humans. We should not be out here having to fight for the right to live. Tamir was a child. He could have been mine. I have an 8-year-old. He could have been mine. He could have been any of us. I need you, white people, to have these conversations. I need you to fight if you need to with your people. Thank you. I bless you, sister. I need you to understand how important Black lives matter. Until we matter, there will be no peace. I want to thank you all for coming out. My name is Asia Jones. As the newest member of Black Lives Matter Cleveland, I hope that you all have a beautiful year of abundance, of justice, of love, of power, of peace, as we stand in solidarity with Tamir Rice and all of the other 90+ families who have been affected by police violence right here in Cleveland. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you, baby. So what we're going to do, we're going to mark, we're still fired up. Say his name. Tamir Rice. Say his name.
Tamir Rice.
We're going to march back with the same love, flavor, and heat that we did as we came here. Say his name.
Tamir Rice.
No justice! No peace! If we don't get it, shut it down! 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 Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice! Let's get it! Tamir Rice! No peace! No peace! No peace! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Tamir Rice! 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 Boots on the ground! Boots on the ground! Hell no! Shut that shit down! Hell no! Boots on the ground! Say his name! Boots on the ground! Boots on the ground! Boots on the ground! Boots on the ground. Make them spend that money. Send them officers out here. Fuck them. We're going to make them send them officers out here. They're going to make us leave this motherfucker. We ain't going nowhere. We're going to make them send them motherfuckers out here.
Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground.
They want us to come tell us to move. Fuck them.
Tamir Rice!
Tamir Rice!
Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice! Our streets! 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 No justice! No peace! No racists! No peace! No justice! No peace! No racists! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No racists! Police! No justice! No peace! No racists! Police! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! If we don't get it,
Shut it down!
if we don't get it,
Shut it down!
if we don't get it, justice! Now! I said if we don't get it, justice! Now! What's my back? I'm gonna give you back. You got my back? You got my back? We got your back. What's my back? I'm under attack. You got my back? We got your back. You got my back? We got your back. What's my back? I'm under attack. You got my back? We got your back. You got my back? We got your back. I got your back. We got your back. I got your back. We got your back. That's right.
Make them spend that money. They gonna send the officers out here. We'll go, but they gonna have to spend the money to get us out of here, though. Fuck them. We're gonna make them spend some of that budget today.
We got your
Pay them
back.
motherfucking officers to come out here.
You got my back. We got your back. We got your back. I got your back. We got your back. We got your back. We got your back. We got your back.
That's what I want to see. Traffic back the fuck up. There we go.
You got my back. We got your back. We got your back. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. If we don't get it, shut it down. 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 I said
Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice!
Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! If we don't do it, shut it down! If we don't do it, shut it down! If we don't do it,
Shut it down!
if we don't do it, shut it down! If we don't do it, shut it down! If we don't do it, shut it down! If we don't do it, shut it down! If we don't do it, shut it down! Boots on the ground! 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 Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice!
Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice!
Tamir Rice! 412! 412! 412! 412! 412! Say it nice! Tamir Rice! 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 412!
412!
412! 412! 412! 412! 412!
They're gonna play some overtime today.
Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice! We're boots on the ground!
Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground! Boots on the ground! We're boots on the ground! Boots on the ground! We're boots on the ground! Boots on the ground! Whole streets!
Our streets.
Whole streets!
Our streets.
Whole streets! Our streets! Whole streets! Our streets! 412! 412! 412! 412! 412! Say his name! Tamir Rice! Say his name! Tamir Rice! Say his name!
Tamir Rice.
Say his name!
Tamir Rice.
Say his name! Tamir Rice! 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 We're boots on the ground! Boots on the ground! We're boots on the ground! Boots on the ground! We're boots on the ground! Boots on the ground! We're boots on the ground! Boots on the ground! We got to fight back!
We got to fight back.
We got to fight back!
We got to fight back.
We got to fight back!
We got to fight back.
We got to fight back!
We're boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground! Boots on the ground!
Boots on the ground. All power to the people. All power to the people.
All power to the people! All power to the people! Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice!
Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice.
Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice! Tamir Rice!
We're boots on the ground. Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground!
Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground!
Boots on the ground. Keep moving. Keep moving. We got security for that. Keep moving. Keep moving.
412!
Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice.
Boots on the ground!
Boots Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Say his name. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice.
Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice.
Tamir Rice. No peace. No criminal police. 412. 412. 412. 412. 412. 412. 412. All power to the people. 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 Boots on the ground. 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 Tamir Rice.
Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice.
Our streets. Our streets. Our streets. Our streets. All power to the people. 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 Boots on the ground. 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 All power to the people. 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 Say his name. Tamir Rice. 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 Whole streets. Our streets. Whole streets. Our streets. Get boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Get boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Get boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Get boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. 412. 412. 412. 412. 412. 412. 412. All power to the people. 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 Say his name. Tamir Rice. 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 Say his name.
Make us spend that motherfucking money.
No justice. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. If we don't get it, shut it down. Shut it down. All power to the people. 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 Boots on the ground. 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 Say his name. Tamir Rice. Say his name. Tamir Rice. Say his name. Tamir Rice. Say his name.
Tamir Rice.
Say his name.
Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Tamir Rice. Y'all see it? We shut this shit down. They spending that money today. They spending that money. Hit them where it hurt. Y'all see them? All traffic stop everywhere we go. Make them spend that money.
All power to the people. 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 Boots on the ground. 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 Boots on the ground.
Spread out.
All power to the people. All power to the people. All power to the people. We got to fight back.
Spread out. We still want a social distance. Spread out.
We got to fight back. Tamir Rice. 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 All power to the people. 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 Boots on the ground. 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 Tamir Rice. Say his name. Tamir Rice. Say his name. Tamir Rice. Say his name. Tamir Rice. Whose streets are free? Whose streets are free? Whose streets are free? Whose streets are free? 412. 412. 412. 412.
Making them spend that money.
All power to the people. All power to the people. All power to the people. All power to the people.
We shouldn't sit down.
I want to tell y'all something that's amazing. You got these people up here that's in their solidarity environment. They with us.
They up there in the jail, y'all. They supporting in the jail up there banging on the windows and shit. We can hear y'all.
Free them all! 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 Free them all!
All power to the people. All power to the people. Boots on the ground. Boots on the ground.
All power to the people.
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 Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Coming to you, baby.
I'm glad that everybody came out to support Tamir Rice. We have to do this all the time, though. We can't just do this one time, go home, and think we good. We got to come out here with boots on the ground. Because like we were saying, they've been committing genocide against our black and brown community for a long time. For 400 years, we've been oppressed by this system.
Yeah, oh yeah.
When are we going to recognize that we have to fight for black liberation?
Yeah.
And that black liberation must lead to human liberation. All power to the people.
All power to the people.
All power to the people. All power to the people. Say boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. Say boots on the ground. Boots on the ground. We heard from one of the family members talk about that police killing last week.
Yeah.
Let's say his name, Vincent Belmont. Vincent Belmonte.
Vincent Del Monte.
Say his name.
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 Vincent Del Monte.
Boots on the ground.
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 From what I heard, this pig named Larry McDonald, a.k.a. Pat,
They spend that overtime money today. That's what we want.
has been doing this for people. This ain't the first time this pig killed a brother in these neighborhoods.
we need to start holding these motherfuckers accountable. Because these is terrorists. These is terrorists with guns that they put in our community and commit terrorist acts against our community. And it's going to be the power of the people. It's going to come about to be that unifying factor when we put this to an end. All power to the people.
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 Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Boots on the ground.
Real quick, I want to thank our loved ones for coming all over the country, coming here to Cleveland today, flying from Boston, Minnesota, California, Indiana. I want to thank you so much for coming. Yes, yes. They traveled here to be here with us today in Cleveland. They didn't have to. During a global pandemic, they traveled here. Justice means that much to them. So I want to thank you. Please give our family from out of town some love. Thank you so much.
Thank you, family. So, for those of you who don't know, my name is Sierra Mason. I'm actually from Canton, Ohio. I want to shout out Ohio real quick and thank you for those who are from this state for being here as well. What's going on in our state specifically is absolutely tragic. For those of you who don't know, just in the past month, we in Ohio have lost over 4, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's been 4 in the last 30 to 45 days. We've lost 4 black lives to police brutality. 2 in Columbus, 1 in Dayton, and now East Cleveland. So when we say their names, it's unfortunately we have to ask the question of which one. But each individual who has lost their lives and each family needs consoled, and we need to seek justice for them. So when you are seeing these flyers in Ohio, please, if it's 2 to 3 hours away, make your way, because we're shouting out all these people from out of town, but the people who actually need to be here as well are the people who live in this city, are the people who live an hour away, are the people who are 2 and 3 hours away who live in this state, because it's going to take our state unifying and coming together to actually make change. So we're not only saying Tamir's name, but Casey Goodson, Andre Hill, Vincent Belmonte. And unfortunately, I don't know the man who lost his name in Dayton, but we are with you in Dayton, Ohio as well. If anyone knows his name, feel free to let me know, but I really don't know his name, unfortunately. But it's the point of, please, Ohio, stand together. Stand together. Every weekend I travel 2 hours to Columbus, and I'm going to do that every fucking weekend until we seek justice for these families. And I'm going to do the same for Cleveland. And I'm going to do